says it correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Hello everyone, it's your gaming grandpa, here to bring you another episode of The Breakdown. In this episode, we're gonna be breaking down the Cayo Perico heist. This game has been out for a couple of months now, but people are still struggling to understand some of the stealth mechanics, as well as some of the better routes to take, and the variability of the routes that you're allowed to take as well. The fastest route is easily gonna be through the grate here. By going through this, you're gonna minimize your exposure to the bad guys. For this particular run, I'm using the attack boat, just to show you that you don't have to only use the best vehicle, which is the sub, to get the elite challenge. This is done with the elite challenge, which means we're gonna finish it in under 15 minutes with no failed hacks and full bags. First stealth mechanic that you should know: other guards don't care about the bodies. I know it seems counterintuitive, but the cameras, if they spot a dead body, they will raise the alarm. Next up here, I want to go over the different types of stealth mechanics with regards to sound. I've clipped in 2 separate clips here of where the fail mechanic kicks in and the alarm goes off. Right here, you're gonna notice I did miss my shot. If you hit a wall and there's a guard nearby, they're gonna hear that shot and they are going to raise the alarm. So that was a failed attempt there. In this next attempt, pay very close attention to the radar in the bottom left. He was completely clear of all other guards around him, but they still raised the alarm. For that reason, you have to be especially safe with the 2 guards with the red cones. Those are the special guards that will always recognize you, even if you get the disguise. In the office here, there's a few special things of note. There is a secret safe some of you may not know about. Always grab that. Up to $100,000 in there. Next is the golden gun. For that, you need to get a key from the mainland. I am going to attach another video to tell you how to do that in the coming days. With regards to the fingerprints hacks, very easy. You just have to match the print with the left and the right. Try to pinpoint areas on the fingerprint that are a little bit more distinguishable. Makes it very easy to do. Moving on now. The gosh darn elevator's trolling your grandpa. Onto the main loot now. It can either be in the safe or behind the glass there. Very easy to do it. Just pulse with your plasma cutter and break it out. Now, talking about loot, if you're playing this with a partner, you're always gonna want to go after the gold. However, if you're playing this solo, you won't have access to the gold, as it's always locked behind the 2-person door mechanism. So instead, you should always go after coke, then artwork, then money, and last but not least is weed. It is the cheapest. I have found that this escape route is by far the easiest. I was in a hurry this time. I don't usually shoot anyone on the way out there, but it doesn't matter because they are outside the cones of vision, so they will not be alerted. Now that we're out of the facility, we're gonna take down a few people here. Just clear our way very quickly into the more wide open space where it's much easier to hide. At this point, a helicopter is dispatched. You're going to want to be aware of that because it has a very large cone of vision. It's very easy for that helicopter to find you, so pay attention when you see it creeping. With regards to those cones of vision, there are 3 types that you should be paying attention to. There's the red cone of vision, which means even if you're in a disguise, they will recognize you immediately and sound the alarm the moment you enter their sight. The blue ones, on the other hand, give you a little bit of time if you're in a special disguise, which you can find around the island. You're gonna see one on the mini-map coming up. I opted not to wear it in this particular run because I was going through the grate first. The last cone of vision will have the person be white. If the marker on the radar is white, that means they're of no threat to you whatsoever. You can do a little dance in there, and they don't care at all. They think you're their buddy, just like your gaming grandpa, dang it. You see there's the uniforms as I mentioned. Had I used this as my entry point, I could have gotten that uniform and had most guards just ignore me. You will notice I am being very methodical with the way I clear out the section to ensure no one comes up behind me. When given an opportunity to shoot someone by a camera, make sure you shoot the camera first, as you're always given at least 1 second to shoot the guard. One last note here as I escape from the first successful mission. Make sure you scope out where your bolt cutters are, because you don't want to be looking for those during the actual heist. It helps you craft your route more easily. I'm doing one more video here. It's gonna be a really quick one. I'll let you guys watch that out if you're interested. Just showing a different exit strategy and a different entrance strategy. Both of these do make the Elite Challenge. But this just shows you that you can be varied in how you approach this mission. Be a little bit strategic in how you do this. Of course, the quickest, if you're just grinding this out, is gonna be the submarine. It gets you right to the back grate. Gets you there right away. Saves you a lot of time. That's gonna be it from me. Please subscribe and like the video. And remember, don't get too old, dang it. See you in the next one.